Welcome to EasyLM Learning Simplified. My name is Ruth, and today we're going to be learning from two mathematics. And our topic for today is angle properties of a circle. So today we're going to be looking at the angle in the same segment. So you'll see some of the properties of angles in the same segment. So let's begin. So angles subtended on circumference by the same arc in the same segment are usually equal, and note that equal arcs subtend equal angles at the circumference. So you can see we have an arc. This arc here is subtending angle A and B on the circumference. So angle A and A, not A and B. So these two angles will always be equal, and the same applies in this case, for example, this example. So you see we have an arc PQ that is subtending and this angle at point T and at point S and R and also at O. Since we know that angle POQ from the previous lessons, we said this angle is going to be equal to the twice angle PSQ. So angle POQ is equal to twice angle PSQ. So we have POQ, which is going to be 140. So twice angle PSQ. So if you divide by 2 both sides, you'll notice that now angle PSQ is going to be 70 degrees. This is 70. And we said that angles subtended on the circumference by the same arc, and in this case it's arc PQ, are going to be equal. That means angle PTQ is equals to angle PRQ, which is also equal to angle PSQ. And PSQ is 70. So this also means this is 70, this is 70. That's basically what that property means. Sometimes, as you've seen in this example, they merge different concepts that have been learned before. So you need to be able to remember also those properties. So let's do a few examples. So we want to look for the values of A, B, C, D, and C. So we are going to take different arcs. So we will start with arc DA. So we have this angle, this 42 is going to be the same with this one because triangle angle DCA is equals to angle DBA. So let's write that. So angle DCA is equals to angle DBA. Since they are subtended by the arc chord DA, it's the chord DA. So D, it means D, angle D is also 42. So let's show that 42. All right. And then if you use CB, you notice angle BAC is equals to angle BDC. And BAC is 58. So this means that also this is 58. So it means that also C is 58. So we have C as 58 degrees. All right. So we also have angle DBC is equals, that is, you see this chord DC, we have this angle DBC, which is going to be equal to angle DAC. So DBC is 36 degrees. So DAC is 36. So that tells you A is 36. This is 36. Hope you've gotten that. Right. So what we are remaining with now is angle ADB and angle CD. And remember that we can be able to get now angle E and angle B by using the current information we have. If we get this angle, you notice it's the same as this angle. These two angles are the same. They form the angles at a point. So we're going to say 58 plus 42, which is going to give us 58 plus 42. We get 100. So remember this angle here, it's going to be 180 minus 100, which is going to give us 80. So this is 80. So this means the remaining angles to form 360 is going to be 360 minus 160, which is gotten from 80 plus 80. So that gives us 200. So that means if we get this angle is going to be equal to this angle, so it means you divide 200 by 2 to get 100. This is going to be 100, this is going to be 100. So that means if you add 36 degrees plus E plus 100, you get 180. So E is going to be 180 minus 136. So 180 minus 136 will give us 44. So E is equals to 44. So this is 44. And if E is 44, it also means B is also 44. There is also another property of cyclic quadrilateral, which will say the opposite angle in this cyclic quadrilateral add up to 180. It could have even helped us to calculate, but since we have not gotten there, we'll discuss that in the next video. You're going to see what I mean. Let's do one last question. So remember this angle A 43 and B are going to be equal since they are subtended by the same chord, even if the chord has not been drawn on the circumference of this circle. So sometimes there are some situations you have to extend a line to form a chord by yourself so that you can be able to get the angles that you want to get for that specific circle. So that means that A, B and 43 are equal, so that means B is 43. This is also 43 degrees. And finally, the last question. So we have this question. So we have this chord here. So this angle and this y are the same. So this is going to be 40. And then this 60 is also the same, because when you look at this chord here, it means also this y is 60. So we have 40, 60, 50, and if we look at z and x are supposed to be equal, so let's look for the value of y. So the value of y is also going to be 60. The reason why it's 60 because there is this chord here that subtends it to the circumference here and also here. No, it's not going to be 60 since it doesn't cover fully. And z also is going to be 50 because it's subtended by this chord. So let's see what we have. So we have a z which is 50, 40, and then we have 50. We also have 60, 60. So if this is 60, this also means is we got this 40. For the W, we didn't get it because if you look at this chord, this angle here is supposed to be the same as angle W. So if we have Z 50, it also means X is also 50. So we are left with only angle W. So remember there's this triangle here made by angle Z, this 60 degrees, and WXY. So if you take Z plus W plus Y plus 60, you're going to form 180. We already have Z, which is 50. We don't have W, we have Y, which we said Y is 40, plus 60 is equals to 180. So this is going to be 150 plus W is equals to 180. So W is going to be 180 minus 150, which gives us 30. So this W here is 30. So we have answered all the unknowns. As long as you can be able to remember the specific properties, it's easier for you to solve any question. So check out more revision questions and notes on the same in the app. See you in the next lesson.